This is Chris from Toyota Scion, Santa Barbara. I'm here with Monica. She actually does exist. This is the lovely lady that gave me the cards for the 1 week of free yoga downtown. So she's going to tell us a little bit about herself and what yoga's about, I think.
Hi, my name's Monica. I teach at Core Power downtown Santa Barbara. Let's see. I guess if I had to describe exactly what yoga is, it's usually a physical practice that's a meditation to kind of bring your body into the mind. Side effects of that is it helps you really relax. There's also a physical practice to it, so it's a workout in a lot of ways. It helps detoxify the body from the inside out, and it really just kind of balances and stabilizes you, body, mind, soul.
So if I've never done yoga before, but I had a little bit of interest, I mean, there's different levels and ways to start. There's hot yoga, and there's different types that may not include having the room hot. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, Core Power specifically teaches vinyasa, hot classes, which are more Bikram style classes, and also fusions between the two. There's also restorative yoga or yin yoga, which is just on the floor stretching. Those rooms aren't heated. The more heated classes will be a lot more holding the postures for a while to really build strength in the muscles, and the heat and humidity help you sweat and detoxify. The more vinyasa-based classes are really connecting with your breath. You'll flow from one posture to the other. So my personal recommendation would be to start with either an entry-level vinyasa class or a hot class to really get strength and build a foundational structure for those postures, and then you move more into the fast-paced moving style.
Okay, and let's say that you do private teaching also, right? Okay, so let's say I was a little nervous or a little intimidated by having 15 or 30 people in a class. I could call you and talk to you, or maybe if I was younger and didn't have a car to get downtown, you would come to me? Okay. And how would we do that?
Well, you could email me. That's probably a good first place to start. monicafellazola@gmail.com. Just send me a message and let me know that you're interested in privates, and we can go from there, talk about your level of experience, what exactly you're looking for, and tailor it to you. I also do some nutritional consultation, meditation work, breath work, whatever you need.
Okay, this is Chris, Toyota SB, Toyota Santa Barbara, Scion in Santa Barbara. I'm here with Monica, and she has agreed to do a test drive, so we're going to find out what's important to her in a car, or her next car. So, Monica, tell me something. If you had to pick the top 3 priorities in your next car, what would they be?
Fuel efficiency, anything that I can do to be green, to be friendly to the planet, and I want it to look nice, decent, comfortable.
Okay, so first one was fuel economy, fuel efficiency. So all Toyotas are actually really efficient. So would you like to have a hybrid that potentially could get 50 miles to the gallon no matter what you do with it? Or would you rather have something smaller, like maybe a Scion IQ that's easy to park, that's not going to use a lot of mileage because it's lighter? What are your thoughts on that?
I've always liked small cars for some reason. So just from the description, I'd probably go with the smaller car. I like being able to park anywhere. It would be nice.
Okay, and then second was to be green, so like a smaller carbon footprint. Is that what you mean?
Exactly.
And then fourth, you said you want it to look nice. So does that mean stylish as far as specific colors, how the exterior looks, how it looks on the inside, how you feel inside? What do you mean?
I just mean I didn't want to sacrifice having a fuel-efficient, more planet-friendly car for something that's just hideous.
So it looks ugly and like trash. Okay,
right.
I got it. Okay, so we have 2 lines here at Toyota Santa Barbara. We have Toyotas, of course, and then we also have a line called Scion, which is made by Toyota, sort of like Lexus, but they tend to be a little bit more stylish. They tend to have a lower price point, and they are very efficient. So what we did for you today as a surprise is we actually have an array of cars here for you to choose from for your test drive with us today. Okay? So based on what you said, that you wanted at first, that you wanted something that was fuel efficient. So all of these cars are actually very fuel efficient. So we've got the Prius C, which is the smallest, sporty looking Prius. This is new, super popular, really popular. This is the Prius 2 model, lowest price point. It's got that new Blizzard metallic pearl color on it. It's very elegant. And this averages 50 miles a gallon. Actually, they both average 50 miles to the gallon. Okay. Then we've got this one, which is the Prius V. Now this is a bit larger. So it's like a little longer. So if you wanted to put some of your equipment in, or if you wanted to sleep in it, maybe camping, things like that, you may prefer if you have a dog. And this is the Scion IQ. So this is the smallest of our Scion line. It's smarter than a smart car, so that's why we call it the IQ. So this is very popular. It has a really short turning radius and gets fantastic gas mileage. Very eco-friendly because you're not taking up much space. You're not using a lot of fuel. This is the FRS, also of the Scion line, one of the newer ones. Super sporty, looks amazing, very aggressive, but also just a 4-cylinder. And also very fuel efficient. And then we have another Prius, but this one's a little bit more loaded. It's got a bit more features in it. It's a Prius 3. Is that right, Loren? Okay, so first impression, what are your thoughts?
First impression, that one looks really nice.
You have nice taste.
Yes.
FRS. Okay. And second?
And just because it's small, I really like the Scion.
So she prefers the Scion. Okay, so we're going to try the Scion. So let's try the FRS first. Okay. This is Chris from Toyota Scion Santa Barbara and Miss Monica. And we're next to the Scion FRS, which she has chosen to test drive. So, just so you know, if you don't know, we are giving out free passes for 1 week where she works at Core Power if you want to try yoga. So you just come down and take a test drive in any of our hybrids, Prius or Scion. So she selected the Scion FRS, and because number one, important to her was that fuel economy. So this is a 2-liter boxer engine, very small but very powerful. So it's sporty but efficient. So it's very green. She wanted second to be green, have a low carbon footprint. All of Toyota and Scions are actually built that way. That's one of our foundation core values with Toyota, and a lot of people don't know that. We want to save the planet too. Third is style. She wanted to be stylish. She wanted to look good. And if you look at this car, take a look at this Scion FRS. It's arguably the most stylish car we have on the lot. So she did a pretty good job, I think. And as we walk around it, you'll see beautiful body lines. This is the darker, sort of a smoky metallic gray. It reflects the body lines. We've got alloy wheels. All this stuff with Scion is all included, so they come pretty loaded. You don't have to pay extra for it. And again, the performance is there, the style is there, the efficiency, it is green. This car gets 34 miles to the gallon on the highway, and it gets 25 in the city and 28 average. So you're going to do really good with gas mileage, and it looks fantastic. So I'll open it up. You can get a good look at it. She can get a good look at it. Is this the first time you've seen this car?
First time I've seen this car.
First time you've seen this.
I didn't know it existed.
So first impression?
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
So what we're going to do is see if some of your yoga blocks will fit in the back, because it does have some utility, as all Scions do. So we'll pop the trunk, and we've got some mats here. So that's about the size of a yoga mat. You got your floor mats, and then you can put, maybe if you see if you can put your blocks in, and her. So you have some utility, and you've got your trunk space. So, and then beautiful lighting as you come around the car. So Monica, if I could have you sit inside, we're going to take a test drive. You're going to drive it. Okay. So I'm going to give you the key. And the most important thing first is that you're comfortable. So what you want to do is adjust the seat, this bar here. Pick it up, you can slide forward and back. And then it also adjusts here in height. So if you want to go higher, or if you want to go lower, because I know you're quite tall.
That works.
Okay. So then this handle here, you pull it, it will adjust the backrest. Okay, so adjust that first.
Good?
It's good?
Right.
Okay, now put your hand under the column right here. Flip this down. That down. Put both hands on the wheel.
Right.
Now you can push in and out as well as up and down. It's called telescoping.
Wow.
Okay, so hold it where you want it.
Probably right there. Okay.
Okay, so now start her up.
All right.
You've got all of your gauges. You can shift here or you can shift here. It's an automatic. But you also have sequential shifting. You have a sport mode. So do you drive aggressive? Are you an aggressive driver or not so much?
Not so much. Not so aggressive.
So you've got snow, you've got sport, DSC, all these different modes, mattering on how you feel that day. And then you can also plug in your USB
Okay.
for your iPod if you want to play your music,
Perfect.
and your radio there. So I'm going to jump in the other side, okay? Oh, you want to change the mirrors, adjust the mirrors, assign left and right. This joystick will adjust, and then we'll be on our way.